Hi, second graders. We are still in lesson 11, and we will be working in your instruction book today on pages 98 and 99. So you can go ahead and open up your book to those pages. And we are going to first read our little story problem that they're starting us out with and take a look at it and understand what they are asking of us. So let's go ahead and read. It says, Amir plays a board game that uses play money. That makes me think about Monopoly and how we have play money when we play with Monopoly, right? He wins 2 hundreds bills, 1 tens bill, and 3 ones bills. What is the total value of the bills Amir wins? Okay, let's go back up and look at this. He has 2 hundreds bills, okay? So that reminds me of hundreds. He has 1 tens bill, and that reminds me of tens. And he has 3 ones bills, and that reminds me of ones. What is the total value of the bills Amir wins? So they want us to get the total, which means we're going to be adding together all of those amounts. So this page just tells us 3 different ways that we could go about trying to solve this problem. And the first way they're going to show is to draw a picture of what Amir won. Okay, so they're showing us how they drew pictures of $100 bills, $10 bills, and the $1 bills, okay? So let's take a look at it. We could draw a picture to show the problem. So remember, Amir has 2 hundreds, and I can see them right here. I'm just going to circle these. So those are the 2 hundreds, and I've got 100 here and 100 there. He won 1 tens bill, and that's this blue one over here. So I've got a 10, and there's 1 tens bill. And he won 3 ones, and so there are the 3 ones. And I can easily see the numbers on the bills, and I can kind of tell how much money I have there, okay? So that's one way you could go about solving the problem. And I see we have 2 hundreds, a 10, and 3 ones. Or here's another way to draw a picture of this same problem. You could just quickly draw the hundreds, tens, and ones models, right? So these, let me get a different color. All right, these red are the hundreds models, right? And it said he won 2 of those. And remember, this one is worth 100, and this one has a value of 100. So he's got 2 of those, 1 10, and I'm going to get a different color. Here's my 10 right there, and a 10, the value is 10, right? And 3 ones bills, and there's the 3 ones, and I know that value is 3. So we could make a drawing like that to represent this story. And then a final way that they're showing us is to put it in a hundreds, tens, and ones chart. And so, you know, we've made these charts now for a couple weeks. There's our chart, and you just plug in the numbers where they belong. 2 hundreds bills, 1 tens bill, and 3 ones bills. And there it is. Okay, so that's just a way to help us solve the problem. Either draw a picture of the dollar bills, either draw a picture of the hundreds, tens, and ones models, like these 2 things are showing, or put it in a chart, place value chart. Okay, so let's take a look at the next page. The next page says, look at the models on the previous page. How many hundreds, tens, and ones are there? Well, Amir won how many hundreds? He won 2 hundreds, and I can see it right there. Okay, so he won 2 hundreds. I'll put that here. How many tens bills did he win? He got 1 10. And how many ones did he get? Let's take a look. 3 ones. Okay. All right. What is the value of the hundreds bills? Remember, the value is the total amount. So if one of them is 100, here they are. If one of them is 100, how about if I have 2 of them? What is my value if I have 2 of them? I have 100 there plus another 100. 100 plus 100 is 200. So my value in hundreds is $200. What is the value of the tens bill? Well, I only have 1 10, and I know that 1 10 is a value of 10. So that one is $10. And the last one is, what is the value of the ones bills? If I have $3 bills, I have $3. So here I have $200, and here I have $10, and here I have $3. Now it wants us to write an equation to find the total value of all the bills, and this is where we're going to write our values in. The values are our answers for problem number 3. The values of the hundreds is 200. Now we're going to add the value of the tens bills, which was 10. And now we'll add finally the value of the ones, which was 3. And when we add those 3 numbers together, 200 plus 10 plus 3, we end up with $213. Okay? And now we're going to move on to this problem. It says Amir wins 2 more tens bills. How would you write the new total value of Amir's play money? Explain how you found your answer. So think about it. He won 2 more tens bills. Okay? This is showing he has 1 tens bill. But now we have to get 2 more tens. Okay? Let's come back up here before you write your answer. Let's think about it. I'm going to make a new place value chart. And I think you should make one too. So let's make a place value chart. Our hundreds, our tens, and our ones. We know he has 2 hundreds. We know he has 3 ones. But here we have 1 10. Remember, the problem wants us to add 2 more tens. So if I do 1 plus 2 more, how many tens would I have? And how would that be a new answer for a new total? So I want you to pause the video and I want you to write down, if I have 1 10 and I add 2 more tens to this 1 10, what's my new number going to be right here in this circle? So pause the video and write your answer. Okay, I hope you got your answer. And 1 10 plus 2 more tens gets us 3 tens. And so you hopefully put your 3 in the tens place. And now I see a new 3-digit number, 233. So let's go back to this question. Amir wins 2 more tens. How would you write the new total value of Amir's play money? Explain how you found your answer. This is where you're going to write some sentences about how you found the answer when you added 2 more tens bills to what we had before. Remember, a good way to start out would be to talk about how we made a new place value chart and put our numbers in there. So pause the video and write out your explanation of how we solved that problem and what the new value is. Go ahead and pause the video and start writing. Okay, I hope you finished writing your explanation, and you probably wrote something similar to what I did because we kind of did it together. But anyway, I just wrote that we made a place value chart and put 2 in the hundreds and 3 in the ones, and then we added 2 more tens to the 110 we had, which was 3 tens. The new value is $233. And you probably have something very similar to that. All right, and now we are on our very last problem. So this one can be a little bit tricky, so I want to make sure that we talk about it really, really well before you start getting your answers. It says, what is another way to show each number? Draw lines to connect each number to another way to write the number. So I can see that I've got standard form numbers written here. So the first one is 392. The next one is 329. And the last one is 239. Now what we are going to do is going to draw a line to the matching expanded form on this row, okay? So let's take a look at our expanded forms. I'm going to start over here. This one says 300 plus 20 plus 9. So that's going to match one of the numbers on the top row. 300 plus 20 plus 9, and you may have already found it. The next one is 200 plus 30 plus 9. So that's going to match one of the numbers up above. And then the last one is 300 plus 90 plus 2. Okay, so you're going to be drawing a line from the top number, like let's take this one. You're going to draw a line from this number, this standard form, to match the expanded form number below on the bottom row. Okay, so pause the video and start drawing your lines so that you're matching a standard form to the expanded form. So pause now. Okay, I hope you finished drawing your lines, and I hope that you got the correct answers. So let's take a look at it. We're going to look at this first one, which I put in red. 392 can be written in its expanded form 300 plus 90 plus 2. So I hope you got that one. And now the one in blue, 329 can be matched to the expanded form 300 plus 20 plus 9. And then finally, the last one was 239 is matched to its expanded form 200 plus 30 plus 9. So that is the end of our lesson today. I hope that you had success matching your answers at the bottom, and I hope that you made some connections and really have a better understanding of what 3-digit numbers are. So until the next time, have a wonderful day. Bye.